Today is November 23, 2023. Our reflection is entitled Profound Love and Prophetic Lament. First reading according to the first book of Maccabees chapter 2, verses 15 to 29. The officers of the king in charge of enforcing the apostasy came to the city of Modin to organize the sacrifices. Many of Israel joined them, but Mattathias and his sons gathered in a group apart. Then the officers of the king addressed Mattathias. "You are a leader, an honorable and great man in this city, supported by sons and kinsmen. Come now, be the first to obey the king's command, as all the Gentiles and the men of Judah and those who are left in Jerusalem have done. Then you and your sons shall be numbered among the king's friends, and shall be enriched with silver and gold and many gifts." But Mattathias answered in a loud voice, "Although all the Gentiles in the king's realm obey him, so that each forsakes the religion of his fathers and consents to the king's orders, yet I and my sons and my kinsmen will keep to the covenant of our fathers. God forbid that we should forsake the law and the commandments. We will not obey the words of the king nor depart from our religion in the slightest degree." As he finished saying these words, a certain Jew came forward in the sight of all to offer sacrifice on the altar in Modin according to the king's order. When Mattathias saw him, he was filled with zeal. His heart was moved and his just fury was aroused. He sprang forward and killed him upon the altar. At the same time, he also killed the messenger of the king who was forcing them to sacrifice, and he tore down the altar. Thus he showed his zeal for the law, just as Phinehas did with Zimri, son of Salu. Then Mattathias went through the city shouting, "Let everyone who is zealous for the law and who stands by the covenant follow after me." Thereupon he fled to the mountains with his sons, leaving behind in the city all their possessions. Many who sought to live according to righteousness and religious custom went out into the desert to settle there. Holy Gospel of Jesus Christ according to St. Luke chapter 19, verses 41 to 44. As Jesus drew near Jerusalem, he saw the city and wept over it, saying, "If this day you only knew what makes for peace, but now it is hidden from your eyes. For the days are coming upon you when your enemies will raise a palisade against you. They will encircle you and hem you in on all sides. They will smash you to the ground and your children within you, and they will not leave one stone upon another within you because you did not recognize the time of your visitation." In today's readings, we witness the courageous stand of Mattathias and his sons against the forces that sought to compromise their faith. This narrative echoes the call to unwavering commitment and resistance against influences that may lead us away from our spiritual convictions. It serves as a reminder of the sacrifices made by those who chose to uphold their faith in challenging times. The Gospel of Luke presents a poignant scene where Jesus, upon approaching Jerusalem, weeps over the city. His lamentation reflects both love and sorrow as he foresees the impending destruction of Jerusalem due to its rejection of God's ways. This prophetic moment encapsulates the divine longing for humanity to embrace the path of peace and reconciliation. As we reflect on these passages, we are invited to examine the depth of our love for God and others. Are we willing to endure challenges and remain steadfast in our faith? Additionally, the prophetic lamentation of Jesus calls us to consider the consequences of our choices and strive for a life aligned with God's will, fostering peace and reconciliation. Today, I will express my love for God through intentional acts of kindness and perseverance in faith. In moments of decision, I will consider the broader impact of my choices on relationships and strive to contribute to a culture of peace and reconciliation. If you found this video meaningful, I invite you to show your support by hitting the like, subscribe and share button as this will help us reach more people with these reflections. Together, we can create a community that seeks wisdom and spiritual growth.